Here's the micro sweeper setup. In the next clip I'll show you the water level you want to maintain, but first things first, you have to make sure none of your fittings are leaking. You're not leaking here, you're not leaking here, you're not leaking where the micro screws in. Valve is wide open to the micro. Over time you might be able to adjust this and take it down because you don't need that much flow. You have to make sure your valve's not leaking. Nothing behind this hood can leak. If we have leaks back here, it's going to cause constantly warm water to drip on this. Then you're going to freeze out here and stay thawed out here, and you're going to think this is not working. This is about all the higher you want your water level set in the wintertime. Just enough to cover the valve except for this very end part, but it allows the micro to fill your tank overnight instead of your valve filling the tank. If you have your water level set too high, sometimes this micro doesn't catch up fast enough and you'll get a pretty impressive layer of ice before it turns on. Also on this micro, you can adjust how close it is to the surface or how close it is to the bottom of the tank. Early in the year, sometimes it works better to have it closer to the surface. Just from all that ground heat underneath the tank, it can stay too warm at the bottom before this will kick on. This is based solely off of temperatures. You have to remember that. The expansion and contraction is what causes this to open and spray the water. So you eventually could work it down, but I highly recommend you keep it close to the surface of the water, but make sure that it is submerged underneath water. Okay, there you can see the black hose of the micro. We trimmed it off. You only want about that 1 to 3/4 of an inch sticking out, but you want that sticking outside the hood so the water sprays out here into the trough and not behind the hood.